Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So I guess we realize that as fun as it is to spin around and point at a map, we're not going to get smaller countries and everything because it's not a very detailed map there. It's a scratch off map. So we are doing a random country generator. Hopefully it works okay. And we will see what our country will be to host.
Yes.
Yes.
Drum roll. Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay. That is Asia, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's like near India.
I was thinking that was near Malaysia, possibly.
Maybe in between.
Let's Google where Bangladesh is. This doesn't help. I still have no idea where it is.
Well, that's
Uh,
Burma. Yeah.
That's...
So yeah, it's like right next to India.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, didn't I say Malaysia?
Yep.
Malaysia's so far away.
Well,
but I'm learning, so.
yeah, exactly. That's the point of this, is so we learn.
Yes. Okay. Bangladesh. I don't know.
We'll see you in Bangladesh.
See you in Bangladesh. Today we are trying and learning about
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
It's Bangladesh Day, which I don't think is a real thing, but I don't know. Bangladesh Day to us. My tea just boiled. It's perfect. Well, my water for my tea. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be starting with is, or attempting to start with anyways, I'm going to be trying to make a 7-layer tea, which I don't know how it's going to go. I think typically they would just use regular tea, but we're going herbal. We're doing a raspberry, and we're doing a ginger peach. Doing these as I typically would. In here, I already made a simple syrup. It's just water and sugar. The intention is this should come up with 7 layers that are different colors in these clear glasses. I don't have high hopes. Well, I have high hopes, but not high expectations. It's probably going to all mix together into one slime, but we'll see. So
how are they supposed to be staying at different levels?
I think it's basically like some of them are going to be thickened with this condensed milk, and then some of them will be thickened with the simple syrup, and then some will be just the tea. So the tea should sit on top of the thickened stuff and vice versa. I think that's the plan. I don't really know. I honestly couldn't even find an actual recipe anywhere in existence that was in English, aside from one person that sort of had a semi-recipe. I have to mix this with these, so I might need like a fifth. I'm gonna need like 13 cups for this. It's getting out of hand. But first thing it said to do was mix a tablespoon of tea and then 2 tablespoons of my simple syrup. That's our first layer. And then I think I'm probably going to pour on that other mix. Use the spoon to have it slowly come down. Oh, it's already mixing together. I've ruined it. I don't have the magic touch. It obviously is not layering currently, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to just throw on a layer of some simple sugar, see if it sits on top.
Yeah, there's kind of a layer.
There's layers. One. There's layers. Yeah, there's a layer.
Layers.
There's a layer. It's just not as layered as it should be. I'm going to try another just tea on this one. I couldn't be any more gentle with it. Like, it's literally just running down the side. I'm not a bartender. I don't know how to do this stuff. It's not going to be layered. It's going to be tea with sugar and condensed milk. At this point, I'm thinking it's a lost cause.
It was a nice try.
Yeah, I gave it my all. Sometimes things just don't work. Our beautiful non-7-layered tea. Alright, let's try it. Let's see how it is. Cheers.
Cheers. It's yummy.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look beautiful, but it tastes delicious.
Out of all like the coffee drinks and everything that we've done, this has actually been my favorite. It's milk and it's sugar.
Yeah.
And it's
Tea.
herbal tea of peach and raspberry.
Really go wrong with it.
Justin just ended up making it.
I just poured all the leftovers into a glass.
After this, we are going to be...
I'm going to start working on kachi biryani, which is my approximation, as always, of what the pronunciation is, because I haven't looked it up. It's supposed to be done with a mutton. I couldn't source a mutton, so I have lamb, which is essentially just young mutton, and that's not its rap name. So I'm just kind of want like big cubes, like that, kind of what I'm looking for, I think. I think that's probably all I'm going to take off of that for our meal. That's fucking loads. I'm just going to be marinating it in a bunch of different spices. So I'll throw these guys in here. Making sure to keep a clean hand. And the yogurt basically works to marinate and pull out the gamey flavor of a meat like a lamb. Got a big old box of spices, mortar and pestle, 3 tablespoons of ginger paste. Well, this seems like a lot of ginger. 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Not fancy enough to have real limes. We could have got limes.
Limes aren't fancy.
No, I know. We also could have got ginger, not in paste form. But it specifically asked for ginger paste.
Yeah, and I saw ginger paste. Which
Yeah. I was just
in
gonna
our
put,
kind of grocery store.
yeah, I was just going to put powdered ginger in it. What's our next thing? Coriander powder. We got coriander seeds that'll turn into powder. Cardamom powder. Cardamom, not powdered yet. Cinnamon. Gonna use some real cinnamon. Nigella seed. So I'll need nutmeg and sugar, and I'm grinding. Bust that cardamom pod. That's all that's going in here for now into my marinade. I'm just gonna give her a stir. It's very gloopy sounding. Goop. You can definitely smell that it is lamb and not beef. Now we just let her marinate for a while. Our next move is basically just to throw a couple onions in. I would have typically just used yellow, but I only had 1 yellow onion. So I got yellow and red. And then they're just going to be cooked in some oil. And it said fry. I would have probably not done a typical fry. I would have assumed like a caramelized. But one of the recipes I was reading said you want them like fried, like almost like a deep fry kind of thing. And just me being me, season it every layer. Sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle.
The onions are going to come out, and then we have to boil 5 cups of water, so we may as well work on that. I'm going to want my basmati rice. I'm going to throw in 2 bay leaves. My bay leaves are a little small. I think I'll do 3. 4 to 6 cloves. I'll probably go on the side of 6, because I really like cloves. These onions are just about there. And the rice is supposed to just be par cooked. It's not going to be cooked right through. It'll go into the pot after. Okay, now this rice is coming off. Our mutton, our lamb, is going in this pot that I cooked the onions in. That came out pretty good. Throw the onions back in that I took out for pretty much no reason at all. So those are in, and then I think I probably want to put the rice in too. And as much water as I need to cover it. That seems pretty good. And then it says a little clarified butter. That's still hot.
I'm going to clarify that it's butter.
I'm clarifying, this is butter. Now my next step is I have to make a dough ring. Basically all it says about the dough is also needs 2 cups of flour. I guess I'm making a dough with 2 cups of flour. I'll just add water to it till it looks like dough. In retrospect, I definitely should have done this in the bowl. But it's already on the counter.
It's like, I mean, looking at the playlist, they have pop, rock, indie, all kinds of genres. But for now, traditional, hopefully.
Butt fur.
But for...
Butt fur now. Gotta love that butt fur.
No.
You're the one saying butt fur.
You like butt fur?
You're the one saying butt fur. You said butt fur now.
No. I do not like butt fur.
Well, it's starting to be a dough. Still very messy. And I think I'm gonna need a bit more water because I think this dough needs to be a bit sticky because it's gonna end up being a ring around the pot. I'm getting there. I'm not sure if this is the way to do it, but this is working pretty good with this twirling method. Oh, right up until I did that. We're gonna put a dough ring around the pot. So this basically turns this into a pressure cooker. It won't let any of the steam out. Seal it up nice and tight. I got a timer, and then we're gonna cook it on low for 50 minutes. I had some yellow and black mustard just soaking in water for the last 15 minutes. And then I'm just gonna drain the water out. That's just gonna go into our food processor. I'm just supposed to put in a couple of chilies. And again, I'll be using jalapenos in their place, because it's what I have. And then a little bit of salt. Ooh! the peppers are getting me. And then while Haley works on her stuff, I'm working on my Ilish dish, my Shorsha Ilish, which is not Ilish, I guess Shorsha salmon. So I need to basically just sizzle a pepper and some nigella seeds. It says you want to hear them crackle. Oh, I hear them crackling all right. Woo! And then I put in my paste. I got a like grainy mustard type thing going on. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm gonna throw some mustard in. Ilish is the kind of fish. I can't get that in Canada. So what I was reading, essentially the closest thing that we have is salmon, because it's a fatty fish that basically works similarly. And then we just want some steaks. I'll do about an inch thick. We got our 4 steaks. That should be plenty. So my next thing is I need to kind of marinate these guys. Salt and turmeric. So that's going to be marinating. Okay, this is done in 3 minutes.
Okay. Or honey. True traditional Bangladeshi drinks. I should probably look up the pronunciation of that, but I'm not going to at the moment. And it's essentially a salted mint lassi. The difference between a lassi and a barfani, it seems like, is just the Greek yogurt. These drinks are essentially kind of smoothie. It is to help with the digestion and everything of the food that we are going to be consuming. So it has yogurt, it's going to be having, I believe it's condensed milk. With this recipe, we are leaving out the shot.
No, we have it.
Oh, do we? We are doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
I got it.
We are going to be trying an herb here that I'm not the most excited for.
This chaat masala is also known as devil's dung, as in poop. And it has another name too, basically meaning it effing stinks.
I'm really not excited for this, and like we're supposed to just add a pinch in to add a funky and tangy flavor. Well, of course it would, because it's supposed to smell like death. I got my half of the buttermilk. I want a cup of yogurt, black ground pepper, chili pepper powder. I'm going to be combining my mint, cilantro, and some water into a blender. This isn't going very well.
Pretty much how it's been the whole time. Stuff's just not going well.
This is a horrible learning culture experience here. We're more so just doing this for food, unfortunately. With little education, like, I don't know. Well, this is what it's doing. It just says mix everything into a large bowl, which I already have my milk in here.
Thanks to an impressive 14-inch touchscreen and total confidence.
It's breakfast. You're at McDonald's. Your friends have wrapped the delicious new bacon, egg, and jalapeno cheddar McMuffin.
It's supposed to apparently be a puree. I am also going to be mixing in the yogurt. Oh, I used Greek yogurt, too late now. Well, I mixed up the yogurts for the different drinks.
Nothing we do is perfect. We never claim it to be. We just try to do something that's somewhat like what the things are supposed to be.
It's our first time, okay?
Yes.
After whisking this, I have to immediately serve it.
What's half of a pinch,
Oh, no, it says 2 teaspoons. That seems like a fucking lot of...
chaat masala?
Yeah. No,
we should check
doing...
another recipe.
No, we're just doing a pinch.
Okay. Pinch of the devil's butthole.
And unfortunately, like, we had to get this much. I never going to use this again, I doubt.
Yeah, Well, it might be awesome. We might love it.
You want to put your face
It's like
in
the
and
worst
smell it?
unboxing thing ever. We're expecting it to stink.
Well, are you smelling it or
Well,
no?
I thought you were gonna.
No. Why would I?
Let me have it. It's honestly not even bad.
No. Oh. Oh.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. I don't think this is what we thought it was. I don't know.
Oh, no, it's just one ingredient in the chaat masala.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It was the,
Started with an A, I think.
Chaat masala is a Indian street snack spice blend. I don't know what it was.
There's something that started with an A in there.
Oh, Jawin?
No.
But, like, I remember it was shot, because it sounded like shot. Like,
Yes,
you shot your
just
pants
shot
out.
myself.
Yeah, so I don't know.
This is the one. Asafoetida.
Oh.
Oh, asafoetida is in it, and that's what pungent smell. It's also called stinking gum and devil's dung.
Anyhow, I'm going to add a pinch of the now chaat masala into it. My pinch.
It's pinched. Scoops are nice little glasses.
Chips are nice glasses.
I'm just do a quick pour, because otherwise slower pours are worse. Whoop! Nailed it. Moment of truth. So this, it said be careful opening it because it could be pressurized.
Alright.
But I know mine had a teeny little leak, so it shouldn't be. This is what we started on. This is the kachi biryani, which is the mutton biryani. It's actually lamb, but basically the same animal. And then it's got just a bunch of spices in it. And it's got basmati rice and onions. And that's kind of the main thing. And then this is shorsha Ilish, which basically means like Ilish curry, I think, mustard curry. So yeah, this is mainly should be mustardy. It's salmon instead of Ilish because we can't get Ilish here.
And then we have this drink here. It is very cream heavy. It's supposed to help with the digestion of the dinner that we're having. I take it probably because it's supposed to be very spicy.
The bread around the outside has really sealed it.
Oh, it's coming.
Is it?
Yep. Keep going.
I think it's just the handle's moving.
No. It's the lid. Ah! You're almost
I'm
there.
gonna cut more.
Okay.
Smells really good. Now it's the rice.
So
Yeah, it's got the meat and the onions there, and then the rice. This should be the meal, and it said basically have this with a salad. I wanted to try more than one dish, so we did the two together.
cheers.
I don't like that. That biryani is top notch. What do you think of the biryani? I haven't tried the meat yet.
I just had the rice, but I like it.
I'm gonna try my.
It has a bit of spice to it, but it's not too bad for at the moment. Unless it's a lingering spice. It's a bit of the back of the throat.
That fish is not good.
No.
Not good.
Oh, you're saying it's not good. I don't even want to try it.
It's like, it tastes like spicy salt.
I don't like rice. Keep it to the rice. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna try one more just to make sure.
I like
Okay, that bite was a lot better. The fish itself is delicious. The mustard is so overpowering.
Yeah.
Like it's just
like scrape the
incredible.
mustard off, eh? And
The
then
mustard
it's okay.
is just so overpowering.
It's not going to go to waste. Our chickens will love it.
Well, maybe they might love it.
Like I like this rice dish.
It's like spot on, like perfectly, exactly what I expected, and delicious as all hell.
And I was going to say the yogurt actually really did take away the taste of the gaminess.
Yeah, it sucks when you put in a lot of work into something and it sucks, but oh well.
Oh, our faces aren't in this at all. The food's in. There we go. Alright, so for dessert, I ended up making a lassi. No idea how to pronounce that. Lassi. It's essentially a smoothie. You can make them all different kinds. I decided to do a mango lassi. So I have 2 mangoes in here. It's supposed to be Greek yogurt. I mix that up with the Rohani. So I have regular yogurt in here. Milk. A little bit of sugar. And a drizzle of rose water. So.
That one looks a lot better than the previous one. Still not very good, but not as bad.
No. Too much yogurt. I have 3 videos here. I'll put all 3 videos in the description below. Same with... I don't even know if you guys want the recipes. Well, I'll put the recipe for this rice dish in the description below too, because this is actually good.
Yeah. Yeah, and the rest sucks.
The rest sucks. The rice dish, really good. I'd actually eat this again. It's just rice,
for sure.
onion, and lamb, right? Oh,
And then
yogurt.
the spices.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the spices. But yeah, I really enjoy that. So yeah, we'll put that in. But the rest of the stuff, I don't know. I'll put it in if you guys want to try it. Maybe
I
it'll
suggest
be
you
better than
don't,
me.
or maybe do a better job than we did. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Or
honestly,
tell us what we did wrong.
yeah. Oh, there's so many rivers. East Pakistan.
Because it was east of Pakistan, it was called East Pakistan. Yeah. Urdu.
Urdu.
Yes. So 3% only spoke that language.
Yeah,
But yet
and
they made the rest of the country speak it.
Yeah, exactly. 3% of people speak Urdu, and they try to make that their official language. Like, I didn't even know that basically the split was India, Pakistan because of religion, Muslim versus the Hindu and Buddhism.
Yeah.
So basically that was split, and then it was East and West Pakistan. West Pakistan was what we know as Pakistan, and then Bangladesh was East Pakistan.
Yes.
Then Pakistan basically tried to force Bangladesh into being like them, even though they were different. They tried to make Urdu their primary language, even though 3% of the people in Bangladesh actually spoke Urdu.
And they made that happen, and then there was protests and everything that happened to change Urdu. Peaceful protests. A few people died in it and everything, so that caused more riots and everything there too. Then
eventually they went to war. And then
natural disasters happened.
Yeah, there was a cyclone, I guess, and there was a huge famine. When they went to war with Pakistan, they ended up, like, they were right on the verge of winning the war, but then Pakistan, when they realized they were screwed, decided to just kill a bunch of civilians, and they said, so they genocided them. They said between 500,000 and 3 million people murdered, that they don't know the exact number, and around 400,000 women raped.
And then Pakistan is still denying those allegations of that many. Not denying that it didn't happen, just not that many were murdered.
Yeah, they're saying it wasn't a genocide. They only killed 27,000 people. But
still killing.
Yeah. And, like, the crazy thing is, like, this was, like, 1971.
Yeah.
So it's not long ago.
No. Yeah, the stuff that we don't know and everything about these countries, unless you really look up on the news and everything, you wouldn't have any idea about. And that's why we're doing these nights to educate ourselves on culture and history and know what the fuck's kind of happening with the world too.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. That just made me think of Ratatouille, and he's like, you could fill a book with things you don't know.
You could fill a book, a lot of books, with things Dad doesn't know.
And they have a lot of them.
And then I don't really know any other history past Bangladesh.
It's not really, like, once you get beyond that, it's not history anymore, it's current events. I guess really the only thing left to do is pick our next country.
Yes.
So we're working, it's rocking and rolling?
Rocking and rolling. You
right.
Get the honors
Let's
this
see
time
where we're
here.
going. Do you want to do the drum roll this time? And Paraguay! Alright. Hey, let's see where Paraguay is. Still Bolivia. Okay.
Yeah, kind of just straight
Like right
down middle.
America.
Yeah, South America. Yeah. More spicy food for you.
I think it's gonna be less spicy than
what we've been having.
Yeah. Probably still spicy, but.
Alright. Well, we will see you
in Paraguay.
In Paraguay. I don't know what one to look at because you set up two cameras side by side. So, see you in Paraguay.
Just pick an eye and look at it.
Exactly. And that's how it ends.
Yeah.